Hey guys, so I'm back all fucking ready to talk about just time, a video I've been wanting to do for a while. People was telling me to do. Drum roll, please. Story time. And also, since it's a story time, it's gonna be about my first time smoking weed. I had like the worst experience with smoking weed for the first time. Like, I really did. I'm gonna tell you about my first time. Alright, so weed, alright. The story. It was sometime last year. I think it was like a year ago now, from now. And I was with my boyfriend at the time, and he was like, oh, we remember how the day went. But I just know that I think he went to go play basketball with his friends. And then afterwards, we was like, oh, we should hang out or whatever. And he didn't want to hang out, but I wanted to hang out because, you know, I don't have no friends like that. So at the time, and I'm just like, yeah, let's just go hang out. Like, why you don't want to hang out? And he like, okay. So we went to go get something to eat first, and then we all met up at the one spot to do it at, cause we're not supposed to be smoking. So we got food, went to McDonald's, get food. Then we met up at the spot where his friend lived at, but it was like in like a cul-de-sac or whatever. So so we get there. We just chilling or whatever. Mind you, now this is not the first time I was in the car with them and they were smoking weed. I think I did like one puff. I didn't really like smoke it because I don't smoke. I'm against it. I'm against smoking weed, you know. So I don't know. That night I just was like, let me just try this shit, see what everybody feel like. Cause everybody always be like, oh, it's so fun to get high and this and that. And I'm like, I never been high, so I was like, it can't be that bad. So I'm like, let me just try this one time, you know, actually try to smoke it. So, yeah, so we all in the car, chilling, vibing, talking and stuff. My boyfriend's friend pulls out the weed or whatever, and he rolls it up. There was 2 blunts, actually. It's 2 of them. He rolls it up. And he rolls it up, then his other friend rolls the other one up. And we was just going around with both of them. And my time came up the first time, and I inhaled it. I took it. I was like, yo, yeah, let me get this or whatever. So I started smoking it like bad. Like, I was like, like, I was like, yeah. So I was holding that motherfucker in because I wanted to get high. I wanted to feel it because I never felt it before. So I was like, yeah, let me do this shit. So, okay, I didn't feel nothing the first time. So I got it again, the second blunt that was going around. And I did the same shit. I had that shit in the back of my throat. And my boyfriend was like, oh, I don't think you should smoke no more or whatever. I think that was enough because you inhaled a lot. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm fine with that, whatever. Nah, I'm lying. I said, no, let me smoke some more because I still didn't feel it at first. So I'm just sitting there looking at my phone, and I think I'm like reading something on Instagram or something. And then like as I'm reading, like everything starts getting like blurry a little bit. Like everything's like woo, woo. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like shaking my head, like, what the fuck? I'm like trying to see the phone, like, and I didn't realize what was happening. So, I was looking at my phone, and I didn't move. Like, I didn't move. I just looked at it because I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I thought I was getting sleepy or some shit. And next thing I know, I moved. At this moment, I realized I fucked up. Whoa! Boy, girl, let me fucking tell you, when I moved, it felt like my body it felt like my body, like I couldn't control my body. It felt like my body was moving, like it felt like my body on the outside was moving 10 times faster than like like I felt like I had an outer shell of my body. Like I couldn't like control it. Like the outside was going faster than the inside. I was going mad slow. Like in the inside, like it was so fucking weird. Oh my god. It was so weird. I'm like, what the fuck? So I thought I was going crazy. So I got out the car. I'm like, yo, I opened the door. And my boyfriend was like, what are you doing? I was like, I need some fresh air. So I stepped out the car. Ooh, the feeling got way worse. So I started flipping out. Like I started jumping up and down because I didn't understand what the fuck. I didn't understand. Like I was going crazy. I thought something was happening to me. So I got out the car. I actually flipped on the car like this or some shit like that and rolled over. Cause I didn't understand what was happening, and I felt like I couldn't control my body. And so my boyfriend got the car and his friend got the car to help me or whatever. I was screaming because I was screaming to the top of my lungs, and I was jumping like really, really, really high. I was jumping like crazy high. And cause I thought I was flying or some shit. I thought I was flying. So I started jumping like up in the air. I thought I was really floating, my nigga. Like I don't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, yo, what is really happening right now? So I started jumping up and down screaming. And they was trying to calm me, and I was like, calm down. I was like, I can't control my body. I actually fell on the ground. When I fell on the ground, I felt like I fell on the ground dumb hard. Like I fell on the ground fast and hard. But that wasn't the case, because later on I asked, and they said I had fell on the floor really slow. Like I took my time and sat down and fell on the floor, on the ground. And I'm like, yo, it didn't feel like that though. They picked me up off the ground. I told them to flash the light in my face because I really felt like there was something fucking wrong with me. Like I couldn't understand. And that shit didn't work either. And I calmed down finally because I understood what was going on because I was high or whatever. I hope I was high. Shit, I don't know what the fuck going on. Yeah, so they finally put me in the car. I still felt it so strong. I wanted to just move. And the fact that it was dark as fuck outside, like I couldn't see shit. Like my eyes was like this the whole time because I couldn't see nothing because it's dark. I'm high over here, like just fucking freaking out, and I can't see nothing. It was like I think that was a plus too, since it was dark. I couldn't see shit. So yeah, that night kind of ended quickly. Because of me. That night kind of ended quickly. I think everybody left after 10 minutes of that. My boyfriend was mad. He's like, oh, you embarrassed me or some shit like that. I was mad. I was crying because I'm like, yo, I don't understand. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, I felt like my body was just taking over. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, Big 14, what the fuck going on, my nigga? Like, I don't know. And I was crying and shit. I was like, yo, I just never want to do that shit again. And no, when I tell you, that was probably like one of the worst days of my life because I felt like I was dying. Like, I felt like I was dying. I told them to take me to the hospital. I told my boyfriend to punch me in my face to knock me out because I wanted to go to sleep. I was actually scared to go to sleep because I didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. I didn't know what the fuck was going to happen, so I told him to punch me, and I did not want to go to sleep. Eventually, it wore off after hours later, though. which was hell because I was hoping it wore off like it like alcohol does when you eat food, but that shit didn't. So I was just like, yo, I'm never getting high again. That was like the worst night of my fucking life. Like I like telling people the story, but then I don't because people be like, yo, what the fuck? People be asking me if that shit was laced because they be like, yo, like, I never heard no story like that. You acting crazy like that. Maybe it was just me acting crazy. I don't know if it was laced. No, I don't know. I don't know where it came from or whatever. But I feel like I shouldn't have acted that goddamn crazy though. I don't know. Maybe I was too paranoid. That's why I was really paranoid. That was it though for the story time. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed that story time. Disclaimer though, I do not smoke. I'm against it. I just did it that one time because I wanted to see how it felt like to be high. Everybody's like, oh, it's fun to be high and all this other shit. So I'm like, okay, let me just try it. But other than that, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I drink occasionally at my house, but other than that, I don't drink. But I don't smoke, and I don't advise anybody else to smoke either. It's just this is just my experience. So also be careful with who you smoke with, and if it's not yours, I don't recommend smoking it. If you don't know where shit is coming from and you put it in your mouth, anything can happen. So that's why I just don't I don't recommend anybody doing that. Not because I had a bad experience, it's just because just for caution, you know. But let me know what you guys think about my story, and if you want me to do more story times, because I have a lot of stories. So let me fucking know. I would be more than happy to do more stories. But yeah, make sure you guys go like, comment, and subscribe, and comment. Oh, I said comment. But yeah, have a good day, night, morning. Jesus. Peace, y'all. Peace.
Never seen before. I know what I got on. You can't find in the store. I'm about to blast off. Scotty beat me home. That spaceship that I'm riding in is sitting on that chrome.